Waking up one morning and everything in your life feels off. Your work is failing, your family is arguing, your health suddenly feels fragile. You try to ignore it, but deep down, you feel a heavy, invisible force around your home. Many don't realize this could be the effect of sorcery or negative energy lingering in places you never suspected. Let me tell you about a real story from a family in Egypt. They had constant fights, sleepless nights, and an unsettling feeling they couldn't explain. One day, they decided to place salt in 5 key spots in their home and recite Ayat al-Kursi. The change was immediate. Peace returned, disputes stopped, and the heaviness lifted as if a dark cloud had vanished. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:55, Ayat al-Kursi, the verse that protects everything, from the seen to the unseen. This is not just a story. It's a protection you can apply right now in your own home. Before you scroll away, make sure you watch until the end, because these 5 places might be in your own house. Tell me in the comments, have you ever felt a mysterious heaviness in your home? Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. Why salt and Ayat al-Kursi work? You might be wondering, why salt? And why recite Ayat al-Kursi? The answer lies in both spiritual wisdom and practical energy. Salt is not just a common kitchen ingredient. It has been used for centuries across cultures to purify spaces and absorb negative energy. Think of it as a shield that draws out tension, jealousy, and harmful influences that silently settle in your home. But protection becomes truly powerful when combined with the words of Allah. Ayat al-Kursi from Surah Al-Baqarah 2:55 is called the verse of the throne. It is a divine armor that shields you from everything, from the seen to the unseen, from envy to sorcery, from evil whispers to calamities. Scholars say reciting it creates a spiritual fortress around you, your family, and your home. Here's a real story. A woman in Saudi Arabia had been suffering from recurring nightmares, strange arguments in her home, and a heavy feeling that nothing she did could lift. A friend advised her to place salt in 5 key areas of her house while reciting Ayat al-Kursi daily. Within days, she noticed an immediate change. Clarity returned, sleep became peaceful, arguments faded, and a sense of serenity settled in every corner of her home. What once felt oppressive had transformed into a calm sanctuary. This is not superstition. It's a combination of spiritual practice and energy cleansing backed by the Quran and centuries of lived experience. Imagine the difference this could make in your own life. The invisible protection surrounding you, your family, and your loved ones, simply by using something as simple as salt and the words of Allah. Comment Ameen if you believe in the protective power of Ayat al-Kursi. Have you ever tried spiritual protection in your home? Share your story in the comments. It may inspire someone else to experience peace. The 5 strategic spots in your home. Now that you understand the power of salt and Ayat al-Kursi, let's put it into action. There are 5 key spots in your home where placing salt and reciting this verse can create an invisible shield of protection. 1. Entrance sash. Doorway. The doorway is the first line of energy entering your home. Many problems start here. Arguments, anxiety, and tension often creep in unnoticed. A man in Morocco shared that his constant feelings of stress and worry disappeared after placing a small bowl of salt near his entrance and reciting Ayat al-Kursi every morning. Instantly, he noticed a calm energy greeting him as he came home. This spot sets the tone for every interaction inside your home. 2. Kitchen. The kitchen is more than a place for food. It is where blessings flow. The Quran reminds us that Allah's provision is sacred and should be protected. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:172. Placing salt here ensures the nourishment you prepare is protected from any negative influences and brings harmony to family meals. Real-life story. A mother in Indonesia noticed constant quarrels at dinner vanish after performing this simple ritual. 3. Living room, main hall. This area is the heart of family interactions. Arguments, stress, and tension can build here without you even realizing it. A family in Indonesia reported that after placing salt and reciting Ayat al-Kursi in their living room, disputes between siblings and tension between spouses noticeably decreased. Imagine transforming the central space of your home into a sanctuary of peace. 4. Bedroom sleep area. Your bedroom is sacred. It's where your mind, body, and soul recharge. Negative energy here can cause bad dreams and restless nights. Linking this to Quranic protection, Surah Al-Falaq reminds us to seek refuge from all evil. A woman in Pakistan noticed her children slept peacefully after placing salt in the corners of their bedrooms and reciting Ayat al-Kursi every night. Dreams became serene and fear vanished. 5. Corners, hidden spots. Energy tends to accumulate in corners, behind furniture, or in spaces we rarely notice. These hidden areas can silently affect your well-being. A family in Lahore, Pakistan, found that after placing salt in these neglected corners and reciting Ayat al-Kursi, a sense of calm enveloped the entire home. Even the children reported feeling safe and happy in every room. By placing salt and reciting Ayat al-Kursi in these 5 areas, you are not just following a ritual, you are creating a spiritual sanctuary. The simple practice can cleanse your home, restore harmony, and shield your family from negative influences. Pause and check if your home has these 5 spots. Comment "Done" when you've placed the salt. Which spot made the most difference in your home? Share it in the comments and inspire others to protect their homes too. How to recite Ayat al-Kursi properly. Now that you've placed salt in the 5 key spots, the next step is reciting Ayat al-Kursi properly. This is where intention meets action and your spiritual protection becomes powerful. First, let's focus on pronunciation. Even if you're not fluent in Arabic, take it slowly. Break the verse into smaller phrases, pause between them, and say each word clearly. The power isn't just in the words themselves, but in your mindfulness as you recite. Next is mental focus. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize a protective light surrounding your home and family as you recite. Imagine every negative influence being blocked, every dark energy dissolved, and your home becoming a sanctuary of peace. Here's a real-life example. A man in Turkey had been struggling with jealousy and envy at work, which affected his career and relationships. He began reciting Ayat al-Kursi daily, focusing with intention and placing salt in key spots at home. Within weeks, he noticed that conflicts diminished, opportunities opened up, and a sense of calm replaced anxiety. His co-workers even remarked on the change in his aura. Remember, the intention behind your recitation matters as much as the recitation itself. Recite with belief and trust in Allah's protection. Even if you face challenges, This practice creates a spiritual shield around you, your loved ones, and your home. You can do this anytime during the day or night, but consistency amplifies the effect. Make it part of your routine, morning, evening, or before sleeping, and watch how your environment transforms. Comment, "Reciting now," if you are saying it with me. After reciting Ayat al-Kursi, how did you feel? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else to find peace in their home. Real life, modern stories, and Quranic backing. By now, you've learned how to place salt in key areas and recite Ayat al-Kursi with intention. But you might wonder, does this really work in today's world? Let me share some modern stories that show its true power. A family in Egypt reported that after practicing this simple ritual, peace returned to their home. Arguments that once dominated their evenings vanished. Children began sleeping soundly through the night, free from nightmares. In Indonesia, a living room that had long been a center of tension transformed into a place of harmony and laughter within days. Even individuals facing challenges in their workplaces noticed dramatic changes. A man in Turkey struggled with jealousy and negativity from colleagues. After daily recitation of Ayat al-Kursi and cleansing his home with salt, he felt protected and empowered. Relationships improved, and his mental clarity returned. These modern examples echo what we see in the Quran. Allah teaches us to seek refuge from evil in multiple verses. Surah Al-Falaq and An-Nas remind us to protect ourselves from whispers of envy, jealousy, and sorcery. Say, "I seek refuge with the Lord of the daybreak, from the evil of what He created." Surah Al-Falaq 113. Say, "I seek refuge with the Lord of mankind, from the evil of the whisperer who withdraws." Surah An-Nahl 114. Even in history, divine protection has been granted against magic. The Quran narrates the story of Prophet Sulaiman, peace be upon him, who confronted powerful magic and evil forces. By relying on Allah, he neutralized their effects and safeguarded his people. Quran 27:38-40. This shows a timeless truth. Protection from negative forces is not superstition. It is spiritual practice backed by divine guidance and observed in real life today. Have you experienced magic or negative energy? Share your story in the comments. It may help someone else. Which story resonated with you the most? Tell us in the comments, and let's create a community of protection and support. Reinforce belief and call to action. By now, you've learned the steps: placing salt in 5 key spots and reciting Ayat al-Kursi with intention. But the true power comes when you believe in the protection and practice it regularly. Protection is both spiritual and practical. Salt cleanses the energy in your home, while Ayat al-Kursi surrounds you with Allah's divine shield. Together, they create a fortress that protects you, your family, and everything you cherish from negativity, envy, and sorcery. The change you experience may be gradual, but with consistency, it becomes undeniable. Morning and evening recitation, paired with the strategic placement of salt, ensures that peace, harmony, and protection become a part of your daily life. Remember, this is not just about superstition. It's about taking practical steps and pairing them with spiritual intention. Your home can become a sanctuary of tranquility. Your nights can be free of nightmares, and your relationships can flourish without the invisible weight of negative energy. Like this video if you're going to try this today. Share this with your family and friends. Let's protect our homes together. Have you started your protection ritual yet? Comment, "I'm protected," and let us celebrate the positive energy you're bringing into your home. Mind-blowing outro. Cliffhanger. You've now learned the 5 powerful spots to place salt, how to recite Ayat al-Kursi, and real-life stories of protection that prove this method works. But this is just the beginning. Next time, I'll reveal 3 more secret ways to protect your home using the Quran. Techniques so powerful that even the most skeptical won't believe how effective they are. Let me share a glimpse of what's coming. A man in Yemen discovered a hidden problem in his house. A place he never thought could harbor negative energy. He followed a unique Quranic protection method, and what happened next shocked his entire town. People came from miles around just to see the transformation. This isn't magic, it's divine guidance in action. The lesson is clear. Your home can be a sanctuary of peace if you know where to focus your energy and combine it with Allah's words. But there's more to uncover, and the next video will take you even deeper into these powerful Quranic methods. Comment, "I want more secrets," if you want me to reveal these next tips. Which part of today's video amazed you the most? Share in the comments and inspire others to protect their homes too.